Happy Monday. Hey everyone, this evening we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
It's Markkanen on the wing. And it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to Valanciunas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Markkanen. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Servetus. Valanciunas down low. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Markkanen right side. Markkanen sets a screen. Fires from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's good for 2.
Inside, Valanciunas getting room to do damage.
Markkanen outside. Clock is at 3. 16 feet out. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Servetus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Markkanen looking it over. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Out left to the wing. He drops it from range.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Markkanen sets a screen. 4-3. Counted from distance. Markkanen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Markkanen, a marksman himself, getting 3 right back.
Servetus. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
Now here's Little. Shoots it from the high post. And the shot falls short that time. To the right side. To the middle. Pass to Tubelis. The 3 ball. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Little with the ball. Here's Murphy. And it's all from 3-point range. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Little. Outside Murphy. They need this. Tubelis grabs a miss. Pass to Valanciunas. 3-pointer. The shot no good. 1.5 minutes left now in the first quarter. Here's Murphy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's the break. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. .105 left in the first quarter here. Here's Madsen. Brosdakis with the rebound. There's a screen. Pass to Tubelis. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here's Little. To the inside. It's Murphy on the wing. Oh, from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He has 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Down low. And stolen by Murphy. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Jokubaitis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. There's the three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. To the paint. 4 on the clock. It's picked off. To the inside. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And he's all alone. Finished off the break. 5 points in the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweep.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes.
Cost you some minutes in this game.
To the wing, right side. Here's Granderson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jokubaitis uses the glass on the layup. To the middle. Markkanen outside. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw is off from Markkanen.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Back to Valanciunas. Here's Granderson. Inside. Here's Markkanen. From the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Valanciunas. And a missed layup. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Jokubaitis. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Markkanen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Markkanen's got 12 points in the game.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
The home team calls timeout. Buries it down low. Give him 8. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Markkanen sets a screen. Wing shot on the way. And he can't get that one.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
On defense, the visiting team. To the paint. Can't cash it in from close range. Down low. That's tipped. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Little. Here he goes. No good with a layup. 20 feet out. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half of basketball. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Pass to Brazdeikis. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Misses from close range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Tubelis. Goes up at the elbow. And it's Brazdeikis missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And it's in there.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Over to the left wing. Here's Tubelis. Off target from three-point range. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So it's the home team now. "40 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The D is there, but not present enough. You can't just be there. You got to disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
Outside Little. Pass to Murphy. Back to Little. Now here's Murphy. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Murphy's got 6 points. Got a piece of it. And so that's the end of the first half. Up 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Right wing. The three. No luck on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Servetus misses.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Markkanen misses. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The three is up. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. This one for three. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. No good there.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Pass to Servetus. Jokubaitis drains the triple. He's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Grandison. Shot clock at 6. And
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
out to the right wing. Jokubaitis. And the three-pointer goes.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Knocked away. Here's the pick. 18 feet out. Servetus with a rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Grandison to end the run. Servetus with a rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
From deep. The shot misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
To the left side wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Servetus. From deep. They get it back. Over to the wing. Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's good.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
The home team calls timeout. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Hey, puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For 3. Tubelis grabs a miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
.146 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Murphy pulls it in. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Pass to Tubelis. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. The layup misses.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
They set the pick. Pass to Murphy. It's tipped. Here's Brasdeikis. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Pass to Tubelis. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Servidis. Now Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Left side Murphy. Oh, he tries a three. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas sets a screen to the right side. Clock at 6. No good with a jumper from the wing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Markkanen outside. Fires for 3. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Servidis. To the middle. Valanciunas, good.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Servidis sends it home from three-point land. Servidis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Markkanen outside. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. The 3 gets the 3 to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Servidis. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Markkanen. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He can really read the floor. precision pass in rhythm.
And the free throw, no good. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Pass to Tubelis. Here's Brasdeikis. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Shoots a fadeaway.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Markkanen misses.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Tubelis. And here comes the break. Pulls up for three. Pure from three-point range.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Fires the three. Kept alive. Puts up a three. Knocked loose.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Knocks down the long J.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
From outside the arc. On target from range.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
I have to praise Markkanen's effort level. I mean, putting in the work to find a shot.
Chalk up two there. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. This one for three. Brasdeikis with the rebound. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Both teams deciding to change it up. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Fires for three. Drills it from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's the three. That shot off.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Outside Little. From downtown. Valanciunas with a rebound. Fires away from way outside. So the home crowd happy here.